Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today I am doing another Q&A. I asked people to ask me some questions over on Instagram a little while ago and I'm finally getting around to answering them. So the first question is from Sarah and she's asked, what is a song that makes you instantly happy? A lot of songs make me happy. I think the first song that immediately springs to mind is the Pina Colada song. I love it. I love that song. It's funny. It's clever. It just makes me happy. I love singing along to it. Yeah, so that song. So the next question is also from Sarah, and she's asked, if you could be any movie and or book character for a day, who would you be and why? Do you know what? I think I would be Dolly from Hello Dolly, because she gets to wear fabulous dresses and she gets to sing amazing songs and everybody dances and sings with her in the streets of New York, and I just think that's glorious. So yeah, I think I would be Dolly from Hello Dolly. Another question also from Sarah, and she has asked, what are your favourite sweets? I love sweets. I'm not really a chocolate girl. I don't really like chocolate that much. I can easily live without it, but I love sweets. Gummy sweets are my favourite, like chewy, not like fruit pastels or wine gum chewy, but like soft chewy, like Haribo Gold Bears. So yes, sweets. I absolutely love sweets. I live for them, and I'm really into this isn't a proper name, but this is what I call them, naked Skittles. So they're basically Skittles without the shell on. I love them, and I've been desperately trying to find them to buy online during the current situation, but I can't find them online, which is a bit sad. So yeah, I really love sweets, and I think probably at the moment my favourite are naked Skittles. So the next question is from Eleanor, and she asked, where do you get your style inspiration? I don't know that I have a style inspiration. I just like fun and colourful things. I generally choose my outfits on how they're going to make my body shape look. So I would love to be able to wear like bodycon dresses and really fitted clothes, like Mindy from the Mindy Project. She would be my ultimate style icon, but unfortunately my body shape does not lend itself to that style. So I wear a lot of A-line dresses, I wear leggings and big baggy t-shirts a lot. I wear jeans and t-shirts, just anything to cover up my tummy really, and anything that makes my boobs look smaller. So yeah, my style inspiration basically is based on me looking in the mirror and deciding how I feel about my body that day. That's not really a very good answer, is it? But yeah, I don't think I have a style inspiration as such. It's just things that are colourful, things that are fun, and things that are cute. The next question is another one from Instagram, from Pob is Cool. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I apologise if I'm not. She has asked, what are you looking forward to doing after lockdown? Well, what am I looking forward to doing after lockdown? Obviously, getting my nails and my hair done. Look at the state of this. So that's what my post-lockdown plan is. In all seriousness though, the first thing I will probably do is go and see my mum. I haven't seen my mum since the middle of March now. And I'm beginning to forget what she looks like. And apparently my dad hasn't had a haircut for the entirety of lockdown, and he, like me, has hair that grows incredibly fast, so I'm actually dying to know what my dad looks like right now. So yeah, hair, nails, see my mum. The next question is from my lovely friend Helen, and she has asked why Helen is awesome. So I have been friends with Helen for about 18, 19 years now, which is a really freaking long time. And like all good best friends, we started out hating each other. We were two girls in a big group of male friends, and there came a point where I think we both needed to talk to a girl about something rather than a boy, so we just sort of gravitated together from that point, really. We've had lots of hilarious adventures, we've done lots of terrible things. Yeah, we've just been friends for a really long time. We had a blip partway through our friendship, but we've recovered from that. She was the maid of honour at my wedding, and I love her. She's awesome because she's an awesome mother, and she's got two beautiful boys, and she's just really cool. I've always wanted to be more like Helen, because she exuded this confidence, and she just was completely fearless, and she could yawn with her eyes open, and I always thought that was really weird. And she could take paracetamol with no water, and that's such an epic skill. And she's just brilliant. You know, she trained as a hairdresser, so she helped me with my first sort of forays into hair dyeing. She drowned me in a salon sink once. That was exciting. She's awesome. She's really cool, and I love her. She's a brilliant person. So that's why Helen is awesome. She has asked the best thing about being a non-auntie auntie. So as I mentioned a minute ago, Helen has two little boys. And I love her boys. They're both gorgeous. They're both really clever as well, which just astounds me. And her eldest, I don't know if anyone else does or if she thinks it, but I think her eldest looks exactly like her and her youngest looks exactly like her partner, and I think that's brilliant. And they love books, but obviously the best thing about being a non-auntie auntie is, even better than being an auntie, you've got no responsibilities. So you don't have to wipe their bums or wipe up their sick or wipe up their snot, and that's great. So here's another question from Helen, and she has asked, what are your best memories with Helen? I don't know how many of my best memories I can share without getting into trouble with her. But we've had some classic nights out together. Like, not all of my memories involve us being drunk, by the way, but there was one time when we both got so drunk on a bank holiday that we both were blind temporarily. That was really exciting. There was one time when she really impressed this guy by predicting what music video was on the TV without looking at the screen, and he didn't know it was because she could see the reflection of the TV, and he just thought she was like some sort of musical genius. She has injured herself a few times in the throes of making me laugh. She's recreated movie scenes and nearly knocked herself out. That's been hilarious. There was a time when a boy told us that his phone was really cool and indestructible, so she lobbed it across the room and it smashed into like a million pieces. That was really funny. Yeah, I've got a lot of great memories with her. A lot of them I'm not gonna share because I don't think she'd appreciate it, and my mum watches these, so I'm not gonna, and my husband watches these too, so I'm not gonna share all of my best memories with Helen. Just know that I have got many beautiful, wonderful memories with her, and they make me laugh just to think of them now. I've had such a good time with her, I really have. Anyway, so here's another question from Sarah, and she has asked, what are your top 5 favourite things about Disney World? Now, I've only been to Disney World once, and it was epic, and I cried, and I was so excited to go back this year, and obviously that hasn't happened, so we're hoping to rebook for next year. So I think, based off of my one trip, my top 5 favourite things about Disney are, number 1, the theming. Once you're inside Disney, there is nothing else in the world. You can't see the outside world, you can't hear the outside world. It is just Disney, and it's so immersive, and the theming is just beautiful. I mean, they pump smells out at you, even the detailing on the roads and the pavements, just everything about Disney is immaculate, and I really liked that. Which leads on to my second favourite thing, was how freaking clean it was. When you go to theme parks in this country, and I haven't been to many, and I've only been to one in the north, which is, I think personally, a dirty theme park. But there's no mess at Disney, there's no rubbish on the floors, the bins don't even look full. Everything was just so clean, and I really liked that. So my third favourite thing about Disney World was how happy everyone is. Like, people are so excited to be at Disney, they just don't care, and it's like everyone becomes that best child part of themselves, and it's really lovely to see. So that was number 3. Number 4 is that It's a Small World ride. I love that It's a Small World song. I used to have a music box that played it when I was a kid, so before we went, it was the one ride I knew I had to do. I had to get on that ride, and I did it, and it was glorious, and I loved it. And that was my 4th favourite thing about Disney. My 5th favourite thing about Disney is the Carousel of Progress. I think a lot of people think it's really lame, but I was absolutely obsessed with it. We sat in it for the whole thing. I could have stayed in there all day just listening to the guy sing Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, and I thought it was amazing. So those are my 5 favourite things about Disney World. So the next question is from Sam over on Instagram, and she has asked, have you ever thought about writing a novel? I'm only every day. Sometimes. I've got about 4 started novels. I love writing, I really do, but just this overwhelming fear of failure cripples me, and I can't do anything with it. I can't write anything because I know it's going to be rubbish, so what's the point? It's never going to go anywhere. But yeah, I have thought about writing a novel. I think about it all the time. I just need to get over this crippling anxiety around how bad it would be, which is a bit of a shame. So my next question is another one from Sarah, and she has asked, what are your top 5 favourite Disney pets / animals? So in no particular order, I'm going to say Lucifer from Cinderella, Figaro from Pinocchio, obviously, Toulouse and Berlioz from The Aristocats, and my last one would be Lotso, who is a bear, so is an animal who counts. So yeah, Lotso, Lucifer, Figaro, Toulouse and Berlioz are my top 5 favourite Disney animals or pets. Another question from Sarah, Sarah's brilliant. She really gets involved in everything. She watches my stuff, she reads my stuff, she comments, she shares. She's just such a fabulous girl, she really is, and I will link her Instagram below, and you should just go and check her out because she is the honest, hands down nicest person. She's so nice. And her question was, what are your 4 favourite self-care practices? I'm rubbish at self-care, I really am. I literally don't care about myself at all, so my self-care is rubbish. I think having my hair done and having my nails done would be 2 of them. I know it costs money, it's not cheap, it's expensive, but I don't really spend my money on anything else. We don't go out to dinner, we don't do a lot. So actually for me, having my hair done and having my nails done makes me feel nice. So I would say those are 2 self-care practices that I do. Other than that, I'm pretty rubbish at self-care. I don't drink enough water, I don't eat properly, I don't eat enough vegetables, I don't look after myself at all, because I don't care about myself enough, I guess. This is tough. I would say over the last couple of months, a good self-care practice for me has been playing Animal Crossing. It's a really, everyone's playing it. It's a really distracting game. It's quite immersive. You can get lost in it and you can forget about the real world for a little while. So that, I would say, is one of my current self-care practices. And then I can't really think of another one. I'm rubbish at self-care. I'm gonna say, controversially, I'm gonna say crying is a good self-care practice. Sometimes you bottle things up and you hold on to so much rubbish that you don't let it out. And I think it's really important. I think crying is really cathartic. And I think sometimes your body needs to cry to recover. So I'm going to say that crying is one of my other favourite self-care practices. And I cry a lot, so I'm really good at it. My next question is from a very old friend of mine, Billy, who I met in an AOL chat room when we first got the internet many years ago. We've always sort of stayed in touch, and he's just a really nice guy, and he has asked, am I amazing? And I'm gonna say yes, of course you are. I don't talk to many people sort of from a long time ago, and I've probably known him for, I don't know, maybe 20 years actually. A really long time, since we first got dial-up internet, and it was AOL internet and it was an AOL chat room. So yeah, he is amazing. He's a really nice guy. So thank you for your question, and I think that is all of the questions. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better again. I really like doing stuff like this, so if there's anything you want to know about me, then drop me a comment below. You can follow me on Instagram and I'll drop the link below for that. I'm just really grateful that some people are watching these, and I hope you're enjoying them. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon in another video.